So I've undone everything I did. It's very simple. It's not complicated at all. Any questions about the importance of study? Or let me reword that. Is ever the person that wanted to know, do you understand how to do it now?
We do have one person who says they have tried all of that and they're still having some problems. So I gave them your email address, Edward, and so you can contact Gary personally and he'll help you. He'll walk you through that. Okay, so, and one of the questions that's come up too is a little broader than that, just about general support. And so, yes, part of the role that Gary is providing coming on board here with this is that because he's the programmer, he is the one obviously most knowledgeable about the program and the best person to provide you knowledgeable support. So he has agreed to provide support for the program. So when you get the program, in the manual is his email address. He set up a special email address directed or specifically set aside for support issues for Top Dog Visualized Trader. And you can email him and then he'll be in contact with you and help you with whatever you need, whether it's installation or questions about, you know, trading or whatever. So you do get support with it, absolutely, directly from the programmer.
It sounds like that the one person has tried what I just did that didn't work.
Yeah.
What I will do for you, well, I think your name was Edward.
Edward, yeah.
What I'll do for you is I'll open up the session on any meeting and I'll just get on your computer and do it for you. How's that?
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so yeah, he can, if you give him access, that's your choice, obviously, but he's got a program where he can actually access your computer and do it all for you. Okay, Edward says thank you. He likes that idea. Well, that's great. That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
Just send me an email, Edward, so I know how to contact you.
I think he said he did already, but maybe send him another one, Edward, or, you know, I know you've been busy. We've all been really busy the last couple of days just launching this. So if he hasn't gotten back to you, it's because, you know, we've been busy.
Well, actually, I checked my email just before we went on. I did not have an email from him.
Okay. Well, then, Edward, send him another one, please.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's see if there's any others. Not really. What else did you want to cover? We have to, by the way, we have to be done at 20 after the hour, so that means we have 14 minutes.
Actually, Dr. Burns, I have covered everything that I actually need to cover. I can always elaborate on a whole bunch of other things, but I believe I've provided everyone with enough information to get them a good start. After they've worked with it a while, they still have some questions, they want to email me, I'll gladly take your emails and answer them for you.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Some of the questions are coming in about TD Ameritrade, and by the way, we've got a lot of Australian traders, and I guess TD Ameritrade pulled out of Australia a while back.
Yes,
so yeah, they don't offer. I did call them about that because I had so many of my students ask about that, because I have a lot of students in Australia. Australia is a great country for trading. I love it. And yeah, unfortunately, for whatever reason, they pulled out of there. I don't know the details of that, but I did call them because I had so many people ask about that. And they said it is true, they do not provide services for clients in Australia unless two conditions: they either have a Social Security number or a tax ID number, which I'm guessing most Australian people do not have. But they also encouraged me to have you call them directly. I just look them up online, and they said they might be able to figure out a way. Now, you know, maybe they can, maybe they can't, but I'm just passing along the information they gave to me. They do service other countries. I know that for sure because they have instructions on how to fund your account from other countries. Now, which countries those all are, I don't know. So pretty much any questions you have about TD Ameritrade, I would say just contact them directly. I don't, you know, that's their business. They know more about it than I do.
I may have a friend that's in our session tonight that's in Canada. Brian, are you here tonight?
While we're waiting for Brian, this was another question I've received a number of. A good one from Joe here. Can we install that on more than one computer? And the answer is yes, you can.
Yes, you can. And you can you can open the program on one computer, go to another computer and open it again. You can open it up in live and paper trade at the same time. The only thing is you cannot run the scans in paper trade.
I know. And what's cool is I found that out by accident. I had it on my desktop computer, and then I put it on my laptop computer, and all my studies were there, and the formats of the charts and everything. It's like, wow, I didn't have to add them to my new computer. That's beautiful. How did they do that? I love these people.
Well, it's all saved. It's all saved up under your ID.
Yeah.
And of course, you can open up a multitude of workspaces, and those you can just select them. See, I've got some here. You notice this is video setup. Well, I do that because I throw a bunch of lines of garbage on the screen for various reasons. Support lines, I draw them all over the place, and support and resistance lines. And so,
Gary,
I've been trading all week with this right here.
Brian is here, so he just said yes, he is online.
Okay, Brian, if you know when they're going to go live, you had a date, is that still set up? He's got the paper trade already, but he was held up on the live function.
Oh, in Canada?
Yeah, in case there's some other Canadian traders that, he might be able to give us some insight in that.
He says he hasn't heard yet.
Okay. Brian's my buddy. He's a big biotech trader, and he loves the metals, the gold. He's been doing real well the last week or so on gold, and I know he's he went for a loan or something. I don't know.
Good job, Brian. Congratulations.
Yeah, you're killing them over there.
Oh, wait, we got another person. Paul says he's Canadian, and Thinkorswim works great for him.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
Here's another one. Oh, this person's asking if they get lower trade prices if they tell them they're my students. No, you don't. But they always have some kind of special going on. So
you'll be assigned a broker. Just call him and he'll negotiate your price.
Yeah, actually, a good way to do it is I refer a lot of people to them, so they do like me. Of course, not everybody over there knows me, but whoever their referral in charge of the referral system is, they're getting to know me real good because I am referring a lot of people over there. So if you ask me to refer them, then they'll say, oh my gosh, Barry Burns referred you too, and I've asked them just to offer whatever the very best deal they can offer. They had a really good one in December. Oh, it was phenomenal. And again, just find out. They change it from time to time, and they want to encourage me to continue referring clients, obviously. So they'll do the best they can for you at the time.
There was someone that asked if you could use it for options, and of course you stipulated you could use it to scan for the underlying. But just as a side note, we're talking about scans, and people who are big option traders need to know that TOS is a fantastic platform for option trades. I mean, you have the option hacker here that you can, and the spread hacker that you can just scan out for all the doggone spreads and the possibilities, and build spread books and what have you. So it's a great platform for trading options.
Yeah, in fact,
as well as other stuff. But,
right. That was my actual first introduction to Thinkorswim way back when, way before I ever started using it, and I was trading a lot of options, and I was hanging out with a lot of option traders, and a lot of them were using Thinkorswim and showing me how great it was. That's why they were using Thinkorswim, was because of the great option features, and they really are fantastic. They're just amazing. So it's a favorite among a lot of option traders. Okay, now if you could, let's do this because we've had so many requests for it. If you could just bring up some charts, bring up maybe a Forex pair, and then a future symbol, like the E-minis probably would be a popular one. People just seem to want to see it, and that's certainly fair enough.
It's,
maybe the euro.
how about the pound dollar?
Okay.
that just happened to be there. And what can I tell you? It's just like another symbol. It
Yeah.
makes no difference.
Right.
And I can put any time frame up here that you want. I mean, we can go ridiculous with it. If you want something really short, well, we can do that. How about 1 minute? And
Well, that's a little crazy. Yeah.
not going to work on Forex. But when we get to the futures, we could do that. It would work on the futures.
Yeah. It's still pretty noisy. Maybe like with the ES, I'd go down as much as 2 minutes. I don't.
Yeah.
Some people do a minute. Actually, when I do tick charts, sometimes those tick bars actually last less than a minute, but that's because a lot of volume is coming through at that time. A lot of trades are coming through specifically. And you can use tick charts on this. You can create pretty much any time interval you want. As you see the drop-down menu, those are the ones that are pre-programmed, but you can customize that and add them to the drop-down menu. And then it's really easy to access any time interval you want to create.
So you have time, tick, and range right here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. All you do. The study doesn't make any difference at all. It's just, there it is, bingo.
So there's a 133 tick chart, yeah. And notice in the lower bottom right-hand corner of the middle chart, there's a countdown timer as well.
Yes, that's something I added here, I don't know, 12 months ago, I guess.
Yeah, that's nice. I love that.
I'm just so accustomed to using the time charts. I tried the ticks, and I know you can trade with tick charts.
I do. Yeah, I'm a guy where that's place where we're a little different. I'll do swing trading, but when I do swing trading, I'm using daily and weekly charts, and this works great for that. But I do a lot of short-term day trading because I like to have a lot of trades every day. And, my goal, I like to make $1,000 a day. That's kind of my typical goal.
Yeah.
And
We're
so...
still a young man.
Yeah, I'm young, 56 years young. But,
right.
So I like to, trade the shorter-term charts, have a lot of trades. And so I do, like with the E-minis, I'll do 1,000 tick chart, a 3,000 tick chart, and a 9,000 tick chart. And I love to trade the E-minis, of course. Great volume.
I'm going to show you something here, Dr. Burns, that you might find interesting. What am I doing? Day. 2 hour. Where's my 2 hour? There it is. What I did, you were talking about the weekly and the day.
Mm-hmm.
I did this. I did a custom time for a 3-day because it's an exact 3-to-1 ratio.
Oh,
day.
That's cool. Yeah, that's great.
And it works really good. I mean, it's true it's 2 days shorter, but they coordinate so well because of your system based on the 3-to-1 ratio.
Exactly.
That's what I did.
And a lot of trading platforms can't do that. They can't create a 3-day bar.
That's pretty important if you're using Top Dog Steady.
Yeah. Well, we've gotten around it, by changing the indicators on the longer chart if it's a 5-to-1 ratio. But still, if you can use the 3-day bar, that's ideal.
Yeah, it is. Is there anything that I absolutely need to cover tonight, gang? That I mean, I always cover stuff with you with the emails, but it's burning in your soul that you need to know. We have 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Let's see. Again, there's tons of questions, so I'm trying to just filter out, or I'm trying to just find ones that are asked more than once here, because we're not going to get to all of them with the amount of time left. Let's see here. You know what? Here, why don't we do this? Since we only have, like 2 or 3 minutes left, let me bring up my charts, and I can show people, real short time frame. I'll bring up a NQ real short-term tick charts. Let's see if I can do that. If you can take down your screen.
You have to do that, right?
I have to do that? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I do.
Let me see. Let me see.
Change presenter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Just when I got the NQ up. Okay.
Great.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm going to give it back to you. It's asking me, and I said, okay, I'm no longer the presenter, so you should have it now.
Okay.
We should be getting your stuff on the screen.
All right, so I'm just going to show you this one. This is just a little account. I don't have much money in here. There we go. So what I like to do,
Just for information, he said he doesn't have much money in there. This is his little account.
Yeah.
It's probably 3 times bigger than my big account.
Oh, really? No, this, yeah, okay. So, see, this is the kind of thing I would like. I would look at something like this here. Well, actually, we'd have to go with like this bar. But this would be ideal for me. Just, again, you could kind of use your own style here. That's the alarm saying we need to stop. But, you know, for me here, what I like is, okay, we've got red arrows down on all 3 charts. But on the right-hand chart, that's a 200-tick chart. The middle one's 600-tick. The one on the left is 1,800-tick chart, NQ. But see, I like that little retracement, and I do add the 15 EMA to my chart. I don't have the stochastic indicator, but I know what's going on. You know, I've got a little retracement there. I like the fact that, okay, I'm still, you know, shorting from a higher position. Got that little retracement there. So
right.
That's the kind of stuff I like to look for. I don't know, it just makes me feel more comfortable. You know, that's my trading style.
That big wick really helps too to give you confirmation.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Let's see if we can find something else here real quick. I'm gonna squeeze the charts up a little bit right now just to get my crosshairs to align. Let's see where we've got another good one. Why is that not showing up over there? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong day. I moved it too far. Okay. And by the way, this is a trend trading method, so it's not really designed for momentum moves or reversals or any of that kind of stuff. But so, for example, okay, here's a good one. So, you know, you could go along here. See, I'd feel very comfortable with this. I look at this and just right away, I'm seeing contraction on the 200-tick chart, so I'm looking at the expansion contraction ex-con pattern. I'm seeing a triangle there. Again, I just kind of can see all this stuff with my brain. But then I also see the blue arrows on all 3 time frames. And so I like that. I'm waiting for, you know, an explosive move out of there. And, you know, it goes up, what, 8 points? Yeah, goes up 8 points. Yeah, that's all I need, 8 points on the NQ. That's pretty good.
10 contracts.
So that's kind of how I do it. I like to still look for those retraces. Okay, so you can, you know, and if you want, you can add the indicators to it, and you can still use the different top dog methods, but this really is, just to be clear, the rules are a little slightly different than the top dog trading method. You've got the volume in there, and if you'll notice on this bar, we've got a green volume bar, so that's great. And but it's just so easy. Again, the blue, I like the blue arrows because they don't blend in with the green. They kind of stand out from it a little bit. So got 3 blue arrows, great. I've got a retrace, great. I've got a triangle, great. I got my green volume bar, great. Okay, I'll take that. You know, and it's
all there. It's all there, isn't
yeah,
it? Just
I mean,
there it is.
that's how quick the decision is. It's just, you just don't have to spend a lot of time analyzing. I think that's the big advantage here, is you don't have to spend so much time. And some people want to see it on the right-hand side moving, so let's see if I can do that here real quick. So yeah, that's the hard right edge of the screen right now, obviously after hours. But you know, we just had signal go off right here. So even if you wanted to trade after hours, actually that was right after the market opened again, after it closed down for 15 minutes. And we had a nice short signal. And by the way, again, just to clarify, notice on the 200-tick chart, the chart on the right, the volume bar is green, but we're going short, but that's what you want. So whether you're buying or shorting, you want the volume bar to be green. It just means it's an increased volume since the last bar. And whether we're going long or short, we still want increased volume to supply energy, momentum, strength to that move. So you're not shorting red volume bars and going long green volume bars. You're trading, long or short, on green volume bars. Okay, so that's it. I'm sorry, we still got a bunch of questions. So that's cool, but you know what? I'll tell you, if you have burning questions, send them to me, Barry@topdogtrading.com, and I will either answer them if I can, or I will forward them to Gary, and Gary will get back to you. If you buy the program, then obviously you get Gary's direct email, so you can contact him directly without going through me at any time. Also, one last time, I'm posting into the chat box right now the link for purchasing the program, and that's a clickable link. You can click on that, and the price is $2.99 right now. That's our introductory price. I don't know if we'll raise that in the future or not, but we wanted to keep it very, you know, my pricing philosophy remains the same. Things that I offer to people, I like to say, well, they would be able to make their money back in 1 to 2 good, successful trades. And that I find to be just a very reasonable thing, fair to you, fair to us. So there it is, and with it you get a manual, and you get all the studies, and you get Gary's support. And we're going to be we did record this video. We're going to let you know when the recording is available and where, so you're already on the mailing list for that. As soon as it's available, I will send you an email to let you know. And so you can review this video. And we'll be doing a few other webinars, I think, and a couple other videos as well, and then we'll post those in a members section for those who get the program. So whatever are the most common questions that come in, we'll either create some videos or do some live webinars on that. So having said that, I have to go because I have another appointment actually in 4 minutes. So thank you very much, Gary. We appreciate spending 2 hours with us of your precious time and for sharing the study with us.
Thank you for the invite.
Okay, everyone. Thank you very much, and happy trades.